Hi everyone, it's Emma from twinflameinfinity.com and the founder of Living in Perfect Harmony. Most of you will probably know me from Facebook. So we're about to jump on today and give a couple of announcements first, but then talk about the new moon that we've just had and what that means. So first off, YouTube. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos on YouTube, and I'm looking to get up to 1,000 subscribers, and at that point I will be giving away a free full energy clearing worth $155. So this is like removing implants, full chakra cleansing and activation, any negative energies, removals or entities, just the full works basically. And I call in my light team to do that, especially the archangels. So yeah, when we get up, if you like, share and subscribe to this channel, then as soon as I get up to 1,000 I will be doing a giveaway for that. What else did I want to share? The workshop. I'm doing a workshop this Saturday coming. I'm going to talk a little bit about that during the video, because it also coincides with this full moon. But basically this is going to be a healing workshop, and the necessity for healing, especially on a spiritual journey, but also to make law of attraction work in our advantage as well, rather than keeping manifesting the things that we don't want. It does go hand in hand. A lot of people don't say that when they talk about law of attraction, and they kind of teach you the techniques, but the trouble is you can do those techniques all day, but it's going to be hard to manifest the life you want and keep it consistent until you heal, and also reprogram all those negative thoughts you've got going on, because thoughts create beliefs, and the universe just listens to what you say, you know. So you kind of, if you keep saying something, the universe will just bring that in. So I'll go into that a bit more anyway. So the new moon, we just had the moon on the 24th. I did do a post on Facebook about it, but I want to speak a little bit on the video as well, because obviously I do want to start getting this content more on here now. So it was a new moon in Aries, and it is the first sign in the zodiac. So it's the beginning of the zodiac cycle basically, so you could kind of say it's like our new year in a sense. So new moon in Aries is a perfect time to not only set your intentions for the month ahead, but also for the year ahead, because as I say, it is a new year. So it's kind of like a clean slate really, it's a reset. So if there was anything last year that kind of hasn't come to a head yet, you can start working on those things again, setting those seeds of intentions. So obviously you want to do your monthly goals as normal, but also you can look further into the future as well and set them for the entire year. So it's a time to truly take action as well, and we're also currently being called to do so. A lot of you might be feeling that nudge, especially if you're a bit further along in your journey, and kind of step up and take that leadership role that we all need to be doing at this time, especially with what's going on, because we need to try and pull away as much as we can people into the light and out of the fear, because that's only making it worse. And you know, if you feed into that, I know there's a lot of mass fear mongering going on at the minute with the media and stuff, and it is quite hard to kind of pull out of it, but that is a 3D consciousness. If you want to be in the 5D, you need to come out of that fear. So taking action and helping others come out of that is a really good way to do that and get you up in the 5D and anchor up there. And we're going through the ascension right now, so it's the perfect time to be doing it, and it is possible. So I've just got my notes on screen. So yeah, you can take this opportunity to harness the power of this new moon to help push you forward and into your purpose and achieving your personal goals. As I said, you can make a wish list of things to manifest under this new moon. Aries is about courage, so if you feel you're lacking in courage to do something, then harness this energy to bring you that courage you need, especially to step up and do things like this. Because it is quite daunting, I do know that. I've been doing this for a while now, and I still find days that I'm a bit like, ah. So, you know, use the Aries new moon energy to harness that courage that you need and just step up. So you can put this in your wish list as something you want to manifest as well. So Aries is a child of the zodiac, so now's the perfect time to also be connecting with your inner child. So this is especially important if you are still going through your healing stages, because you need to be able to connect with them and kind of heal the childhood traumas that you went through as that child, and it'll help you obviously with your ascension and everything moving forward. It'll release those traumas. It's healing mind, body and soul, that's what I call it, and that's what I focus on in my sessions and the workshop and the VIP packages I run and stuff. All the information is available on twinflameinfinity.com. But yeah, healing, especially your inner child, does focus on mind, body, spirit, because you've got your healing of the mind, the traumas. So if you've got PTSD, CPTSD and things, then obviously healing your mind greatly reduces that and gets rid of it altogether. I self-healed from that simply from doing the techniques that I teach and from meditating and all that kind of thing, healing, connecting with my inner child and healing her. And I do teach you the techniques to do that as well effectively. Also, it does heal your body. It has a knock-on effect. You might have heard about how stress can cause significant health problems. That is true. So healing your inner child and those traumas, you're going to then heal the body. It gets rid of, especially doing energy clearings as well, it gets rid of all that negative stagnant energy that you've got inside, and all the pains and everything go away. Things like fibro, I'll just leave it at that. Things like that, the symptoms of that are greatly reduced, if not disappearing altogether. I mean, I'm only 39 now. When I started my full awakening, I have always been connected since I was a child, but I didn't fully consciously awaken to that knowledge until I was in my late 20s, early 30s. And at that point, because I'd had so much trauma built up from childhood and my adult life, I had a lot of aches and pains, and that all disappeared once I started healing and meditating and things like that, and I feel a lot younger now than I did then. So it really does work. And then of course your spirit, so if you're feeling your human side is feeling all these pains and traumas and things, then your spirit is also feeling it. So by healing, we also heal the spirit. So that's where that comes from, mind, body, spirit. So that's primarily what I teach and what I focus on during my healings and my sessions that I offer. So yeah, now is a great time, as I say, with the full moon, to be able to connect with your inner child and do that healing you need. Also, if you are a bit further along in your journey, it's still good to connect to her or him, because we need to have that playfulness, we need to bring that in. Awakening is about joy, bliss, passion, love, that kind of thing. So, by connecting with your inner child and doing all these things, you're keeping them happy as well, which is ultimately what we want to be doing. So things like singing, dancing, that works. I'm sure you did it as a teenager, singing into your hairbrush and stuff. You can still do all that now, it doesn't matter how old you are. That's great for you, it's great for your chakras, it's great for your inner child. Anything else you like to do, some people like to colour in mandalas or mandalas, or colouring books or whatever. You might like art, whatever it is, just do it, have fun. Even if you're in quarantine, you can do this, you know, it's not such a bad thing. Just, you know, if you are in quarantine, just use it as a time to focus on your development. There's loads of online courses. I'm offering my workshop this week. You know, there's other things you can do, other readers and healers that are still around. You know, so just take that opportunity really to dive right into it. You know, if you didn't have time before for certain things, you could do it now. I'm trying to get into my astrology a bit more and learning that, so you know, I'm using the time to my advantage really, and you can do the same. Meditate more, which is obviously going to increase your connection to spirit, so you can channel a lot easier. So yeah. So what else? Said all that. It's also a time to focus on self-care and also like a spring clean. So as it is obviously kind of a new year with it being the start of the zodiac, you might have felt like you wanted to update your wardrobe, or maybe you need to tidy up your website if you've got a website. Whatever it is, now is a good time to do that. Have a complete clear out. I know we can't really go shopping, but home deliveries I think are still delivering, so you know, you can go online, do some online shopping. So that was what I wanted to talk about there, the full moon. And then I've got another thing here about being present. So this is more if you're feeling a bit worried about what's going on at the minute. So this is like enlightenment. It's about practicing present, being present in the moment, not focusing on any worries that you might have, whatever it is, even if it's not the virus, you know, you might have other things coming on. So this is like a great technique to do to help you release that, because you know, it's alright healing your inner child and stuff and past traumas, but you want to keep that stress down as much as you can as well, and try and stay in the moment. By doing that, you're going to greatly reduce anxiety, which is worry about the future, and your depression, which is worrying about the past. You know, the past is gone, we can't change it, so we want to heal it and let it go. So staying present, you want to firstly take a deep breath. So you breathe in, hold, and then breathe out. And as you breathe out all that negative energy. Let you loosen up any muscles. As you're breathing in love and light from the universe. Feel it fill your heart center especially, and then the rest of your body and your cells and your bones and your blood, and you know, it greatly cleanses everything inside. So be present, notice ease as you're doing that, you know. So we'll do it again. You breathe in and hold it, and then as you're letting go, feel that release and relax. Surrender your thoughts to spirit. Relax your thinking mind, and consciously notice what remains when you do that. That's your core essence. So if you notice when you breathe in and clear your mind, there's kind of a silence there. There's no feelings of stress, there's no worry going on. It's kind of a really deep relief feeling. So practice this throughout the day, and just be. So be in the moment. Just allow that, not to worry about any concerns or worries or anything. You can do that for about 5 seconds every day, a few times a day, and that will also help with your connection as well, because you're clearing your mind, you're getting into the moment. It helps being aligned, so it helps with manifesting what you want and stuff like that. So being present allows us to be unaffected by the changes in life, and we're staying in the now moment, as I said. So recognition 2 to 5, at least 12 times a day, at least in the beginning. And you can do this through meditation as well for longer sessions, which is our gateway tool, as I say, to spirit. So that brings me to my workshop. So the workshop is about healing. It's going to teach you all the tools that you need to heal, why the need to heal, the effects on your health of carrying around this trauma, and it will also cover law of attraction. So we will go through each step to manifest properly. We will work on the need to clear and reprogram the mind, how healing can help you keep positive manifestations going, so you start manifesting that life that you do want, instead of the constant cycles, repeating cycles of bad things, not seeing a change in your environment, being stuck in relations you don't want to be in situations you don't want to be in, all that kind of thing. So we cover everything in that workshop. It will be around 2 hours, but if it goes on, you need to allow for that, because it might go on a little bit longer. So the session is, it was going to be on Wednesday, but I've now moved it to Saturday, so therefore I have extended the early bird offer. That will be till midnight tomorrow night, GMT, so that's -5 hours Eastern Standard Time. The workshop will run on Saturday at 3 o'clock GMT, so -5 hours Eastern Standard Time. So the early bird offer is £55. I think that's about $60, but you can work that out on xe.com. And the normal price is £88, but obviously I'm doing the early bird offer now till midnight tomorrow. Then it will go up to the normal price. A couple of places have already gone, but I do still have a few spots left. I will pop my email address below, and also the link for payment. So do leave your email address when you book, so I can get back to you. You will then be sent the link of where the workshop will be being held, so you get access then to the workshop on Saturday. So I think that's it really. I've got reads available if anyone would like a read. I'm still doing energy clearing and guidance sessions. Also, I have my group program running. There's a few spots on that left, and my VIP packages. The VIP packages run over 3 months and 6 months, so it's depending how long really that you want to do the healing for. That they incorporate healing, spiritual development, law of attraction, and then stepping into your divine purpose. So by the end of that, you will be ready to step up and within your role, whatever that might be, as a light worker. If you are a twin flame, these also incorporate being able to go into union with your twin, and the stages that you go through for that to happen. So just email me or go to the website. I am still updating the website, so there might be some things that aren't on there, but if there's anything on there that you still need to ask questions about, then just email me. stronger wiser better at outlook.com, but I will pop that in the description below. You can find me on Facebook at Living in Perfect Harmony, and there's reviews on there, there's reviews on the website. So I think that's it for today. I will be on again hopefully tomorrow. So as I say, do like, share and subscribe as much as you can. As soon as we get to 1,000 subscribers, I will be giving away that full energy cleanse worth £155, and then from there onwards, probably every 500, I'll give away like tarot decks, free reads, energy sessions, guidance sessions, whatever. We'll just see as we go along. So if you've got any questions, you can email me. or pop a comment below. I do read all the comments. Thank you for any karma donations. They are greatly received and really help me to continue with the work that I do. So yeah, I think that's everything. Namaste.